It's very echoey.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 23 and under mixed prelim final here between New South Wales and Western Australia. I'm joined in commentary by Sammy Aberley.
Hello.
And we'll be commentating this contest today.
Oh, Ben, give us your predictions here. Who's going to win this one?
Look, I reckon New South Wales might pull this one out the bag, but I think it's going to go very close down to the wire. WA have had some pretty close contests with New South over the round games, so it'll be interesting to see, but I reckon New South Wales by 3.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think New South got this one in the bag, but also it could be a very close game here.
Just as we're about to get started, we'll have a look at the starting lineups for both teams. For Western Australia, starting in attack, we've got Nathan Hemsley in female attack.
Oh, I can't see the last name.
It is one of the Bertolami sisters, I believe. Caitlin, I believe. In
male link, we got Dalton Nichols there. Who's our other link?
We haven't been given the lineups for these ones, so we're just trying to read the back of dresses and shirts. We've got Johnston as the female link. We've got Wade Moore in defence and Phoebe North. And for New South Wales, starting from defence, we've got Cooper Ellis starting in defence. We've got Sarah... Oh, no, we don't.
Wayne Boyle.
Lavana Wayne Boyle.
That's the one.
Tyler Granger Balding link. Leah Simkowski link. As Tyler drains the first points of the match.
Lovely shot.
WA bringing it out here. This has been one of WA's things. They're able to break zones pretty easily throughout the round tournament. So we'll see what New South pressure they can put through in this centre corridor. As we kick it out, Nathan Hemsley in the pocket. Getting it down to the captain in Johnston. Putting up the first two. Slightly off. Good rebound there by Granger Balding. Picking it up. Ellis down to Leah Sinkowski. There's really good patience here by New South Wales early. Love to see if they'll be able to maintain this composure throughout.
Oh, she shot it. Lovely work, Leah.
Leah's had a very good tournament sinking those twos. We haven't seen her run much link. As you can see, that right quad's heavily strapped up there. She had a bit of a quad strain, so she's played mostly attack, but starting in link.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in link.
But she's got a very sharp shot on her, so we'll see how much damage she can put early. We got Dalton Nichols, one of the sharpshooters from WA, popping up. Oh, great tip there by Cooper Ellis.
Cooper.
Very good timing. It's very hard to get tips in six-a-side, as you can't jump in. You're only allowed to jump up. So it's all on timing on that.
Oh.
Defensive contact there. And Hensley can convert the one. So first points for WA on the board as we get restarted in play. There's a bit of offensive contact there. Cooper Ellis to restart. I love the patience New South Wales are showing. They're not trying to force long balls in, as they know Moore has a very good leap on him, so they don't want to give him any aerial that he can contest.
Oh, tough call.
I think contact there, or replay. For those that don't know, you're only allowed to take one clean possession of the ball. As soon as you touch the ball, you're not allowed to re-grab it, otherwise it is replay. As North got picked up for a stepping call.
Oh, great intercept, Wade. Great intercept.
Right on timing there. More as WA can bring it down. We'll see if they're a bit rattled early. We'll see if they can compose and settle down.
New South have got great defense, pretty pressured here.
defensive contact by Cooper Ellis in the pocket. Will give
Nichols the ball. Ooh.
rimmed out there. Defensive contact just under the post there. Kicks it out to Johnston. Put up the 2 and converts.
Beautiful shot.
Fantastic finish there. Puts it up to 4-3 in favour of New South Wales. Now, they played their last round game against each other this morning, Sammy, so do you reckon that helps New South Wales or either team at all with, matchups and seeing how each other plays?
Yeah, definitely. I think their first game yesterday morning, WA actually came away with a win, and this morning New South came away with a win, so I think it's a very, very tough call on both of these teams here. I think they both understand where each other are playing, and, they got to put their best on to win past this game now.
As we see Granger Balding with a nice shot from the pocket there. Leah getting called for that holding call on the top of the circle. Unfortunately, Nichols can't convert there. Halfway through this quarter, New South Wales lead.
Here, can they get it?
As we see that composure from New South Wales bring the ball down, quite easily transitioning the ball at the moment.
Oh, very quick.
Bit of a quick 3, but no point complaining because the umpire will never change their decision. Ooh, getting called for that replay. It can be ever so slight, but it's a painful rule sometimes.
Oh, very painful. Chanel for the 2.
Ooh, good rebound there by Moore. Now let's see if WA can hold this composure, bringing it out of D. They've been a bit rattled a little bit early. We'll see if they can transition down the court. New South Wales trying to set up that box press. They get that nice ball over into Johnston. Oh, unlucky on that shot there. And that offensive contact on Hensley. As we see New South bringing it back out. Senkowski. Ooh. Defensive contact there. From North. New South utilising the 2 players out of play. Nice little touch there from Granger Balding. Oh, Senkowski not shooting that. Normally she'd pop them up and is pretty confident in her 2s.
Splash!
Granger Balding.
Lovely. Ooh, contesting contact there.
Now we'll see if Tyler Granger Balding can hold his composure here throughout this game. He's been a bit, his composure hasn't been as we've seen it in the past. So we'll see if he can hold that and be a level head for New South Wales for this contest. As they bring it down the court nice and slow.
Very steady this game they are.
And a contest there. Moore looks like getting called for the contact. Ooh. Just having to reset the penalty. Both out of play. Oh, we've got a rare miss under the post. And there we go. So New South Wales take an early lead here, 8 minutes into this first quarter. 6 up. We'll see if WA can respond here. What do you think WA need to do differently here, Sammy, to steady the ship and compose?
Do you know what? I think they're rushing it a bit down the court here. I think they could take a lot of more patience coming down the court. I think New South have arms all over the ball here.
So Cooper Ellis getting another little touch on the ball there, and then Western Australia getting called for a replay under the post. Their 2s aren't falling, which we in the round games, so we'll see if they can find someone who can start draining those 2s.
Great D here by WA. Oh, lovely turnover. Well done. Who was that one? That was Johnson, was it?
Johnson.
Yeah, that's the one.
Great touch there. Senkowski called for the contact, which gives a lot of space on the far side of the court for Western Australia to transition down. New South Wales doing a fantastic job at confusing the space here and not allowing easy pass.
Yeah, they're definitely blocking up that space there for WA, getting it down.
Cooper Ellis not happy there, but he's just got to move
for
on.
The 2. Reset out on the outside. Beautiful shot, lovely Nichols.
And that was a nice settler with less than a minute to go for Western Australia. Margin now 4. On a good touch there
by Wayne.
Just a bit, just a bit late there. Getting called for that contact call.
He's getting a lot of tips on this first quarter already.
He could be the answer down that end of the court.
Definitely.
His athletic ability. And Sankowski, right on cue. 20 seconds to go. Let's see if Western Australia can convert down here. This will be a real settler for them.
New South have got pressure all over this court here.
Really don't want to concede late here. You'd think Nichols have to take this long shot. Oh, just off. And at the end of the first quarter, we've got New South Wales 11 leading Western Australia 5. What do you think of that first quarter, Sammy?
Do you know what? At the start there, they took very patience to bringing down the ball, and then I found they started rushing that. But so far, good game to watch. Wade's getting real good tips down there, putting a lot of pressure on that New South. But when you look at it, New South are covering their court wherever they are.
Yeah, it looks like they're setting up that box defense very well, and they're all very active, which is confusing the Western Australian attack line. So they just need those couple of players just to control the ball as they're transitioning down and try and limit the aerial play of the New South Wales defenders. Looks like we might have a little bit of a change here for Western Australia.
Yeah, they are bringing on
Matthew Jankowskis. Oh, sorry if I said that wrong. Looks like he's coming on into attack, so just to bolster a bit of height for the Western Australian attack line. So I wonder if they're bringing on this height to try and combat Cooper Ellis in defence, as New South Wales do have quite a tall lineup all the way through the court.
They do indeed. No changes for New South here either. They've stayed the same.
As we wouldn't see, New South Wales do try and stick with their lineup quite regularly. I haven't seen them chop and change too much throughout various games. They try and trust the lineup that's on the court to get the job done. I think the one change that they might do is bring Cooper Ellis out into length and Granger Balding at one of either ends. But at this stage, being up by 6 in the first quarter, they don't need to.
It's quite an easy turnaround here. It can be in a 6-a-side game with those two sinking. They can come back easily.
Granger Balding winning the toss early on, as we see New South Wales transitioning that ball quite easily.
Oh, just out.
Oh, and they've got a call for that replay ball. North restarting us. Strange getting that little tip in there. This is a little bit better transition from Western Australia. Cooper Ellis a little bit late. Getting pulled for that defensive contact. Let's see if Johnston can be a steady for WA.
Oh.
And no goal
off the back net,
because it went off the back net, which is pretty unlucky there. So I think Johnson could be a real key here for Western Australia at the moment. With Nichols not quite finding his range in the first quarter, we will have to see who can steady the ship for Western Australia.
WA, beautiful defensive pressure there.
See Strange take that one, and New South Wales are on the board for this quarter. North bringing it down.
Oh, great intercept.
Bit of miscommunication there from Western Australia. Sankowski, unguarded shot, and she nails it. That defensive pressure from New South Wales forcing Western Australia to go back, reset it a couple times. That was much better composure in that play from Western Australia.
Yeah, much better this quarter already.
Nichols in the pocket, or just short.
Can't swing at this
But
one.
a nice little touch there.
Second round here.
And he
Beautiful
nails
finish.
it. Western Australia on the board for this second term. The score currently 14-7.
Let's hope Nichols can keep those 2-pointers up. He has been a key target for WA this round.
Swing over in the pocket, up to Granger Boulding.
For the 2.
And he makes no mistake of it. Tyler's shooting's been a bit off throughout this tournament, but he's starting to find his range when it counts.
Yeah, first couple of games, especially when SA played him, he was actually in attack and defence, so seeing him in link is a big change from when we played him.
And getting called for that obstruction out there. See, jumping in, you're not allowed to, once you've got your 3, you've got to hold it. You can't jump in.
Nichols
So
for the third shot.
penalty.
Oh, he passed off.
Johnston just short. And WA take the single to bring the margin back to 8.
Oh, beautiful intercept, Johnson.
That big ball in. Johnston at the top.
Oh,
And just off. And that's a
sink it.
great rebound. Say, I'm loving this defensive pressure from Western Australia. New South Wales aren't getting the ball down the court as freely as they did in that first quarter. I think that added height and attack has really helped them. Oh, more!
Beautiful intercept, Wade. Wade really knows how to read the back of this court on a defense pressure.
Moore getting called for that
Snell for
contact.
the 2.
And that's a great rebound.
Rolled out.
Strange getting called for that contact as Western Australia bringing the ball back down. Much easier transition from Western Australia, breaking that New South Wales zone.
Nichols for the 2 again. He just can't crack him these games. He needs to find his spot. Oh!
I think that was an offensive contact.
Yeah,
Johnston
contact on Johnson. That's the
hitting
one.
the ball in Ellis's face. You know, just can't do that in netball. As we see Johnson getting called for, I think, an obstruction on
Pass
the
a shot on the
outside.
outside here.
Granger boarding. Thought he would chuck it up. He's found his range.
They want the 1 here. Oh, he's
Or
passed back
to
out.
Sinkowski.
Can she sink it? Oh, not this one.
Getting called for that obstruction, landing in that 3-foot protected area. Oh. And Malu getting called for that offensive contact under the post. I feel like the umpires have been very red hot on contact here in this tournament, Sammy.
Definitely agreed. There's been a lot of consistent umpires we've had throughout this game. They're not waiting for anyone, to pull out late. They're very consistent with watching in that circle too, I find. A lot of the time when they're watching for the outside, but they're looking at that contact for the inside a lot, I find. Up for the rebound. Oh, not quite. Oh, he's taking it.
And getting called for that
Can she
contact
sink
over
it?
the back. Ooh, fresh area there from Johnston. Gives New
gonna lie.
South Wales the ball back.
I think looking at this game, WA needs to get a few ones on the board here. They haven't quite sunk their 2s.
Great touch from Moore there, taking out his own player in Nichols.
Ooh, replay cool here on the
Granger Boulding.
outside.
Just that replay, not sure he's too happy about that one, but... it's probably not the pass I'd choose there. Contested 2-on-1. So New South Wales getting that ball back. Malu
Snell for
at the
2.
top.
Not quite.
Moore getting called for that contact over the top. Granger Boulding misses that one.
Oh,
Moore.
lovely, mate. Moore's really outshining this game here. He's getting tips on every single ball in that circle.
A bit of a lower scoring second term. I think both teams need to start putting up some 1s and getting some scoreboard pressure. Ellis getting called around the body contact. Let's see if Nichols can convert in the pocket here.
Oh.
Just off.
They just keep bouncing
Johnson
out.
up the top. Obstruction there by Ellis. Or Senkowski.
Yes, on Leah.
Nichols up the top.
Oh, another call outside.
Kicks it to the captain, Johnson. Oh, another fresh area.
Very short.
I wonder if Western Australia might make some change in their lings to try and bring on some difference, see if any other players can put up some twos, but at the moment these lings aren't shooting as well as we've seen throughout the week.
No, definitely not.
And there's
lovely intercept.
That elevation on Moore is unreal. He really caught our South Australians out with that elevation he provides in the round games.
Yeah, you really can't be going long balls with Moore down the back end here. He reads that ball really well.
And as Nichols misses that shot, they put up the one and get another point on the board. So the margin down to 7. We haven't seen New South Wales score in quite some time, so we can see if they can transition down and score off this play.
They definitely are finding it harder to get it down this quarter. WA have got a lot of pressure.
Oh, there's more again. That is fantastic. That little touch there gets Western Australia the ball back with 1:40 left in this half. That long ball over to Nichols. Oh, great read by Cooper Ellis.
Well done by Ellis there. Lovely read.
I feel like both teams' composure has just been rattled a little bit.
Yeah, definitely this quarter. First quarter they are really slow. They took their time. This quarter seems to be rush ball everywhere it is.
And Senkowski picking up that intercept there and forcing the contact, getting New South Wales the ball back. A minute to go. 7 the margin. We'll see what they can produce. I think a bit of miscommunication there. Oh, fresh area by Granger Balding.
Oh.
And good rebound there by Phoebe
Straight
North.
on the
The smaller of the players in the circle manages to get the rebound. Oh, umpire getting in the way. 40 seconds to go. It would be great if Western Australia could win this quarter. You know, put up a 2, bring the margin back.
Can Nichols hit it? Oh, just short again.
Oh, great rebound there. And nails the one. So puts the margin back to 6, and this quarter all square. Western Australia zone much better this quarter. You can see a couple players warming up for Western Australia and talking to the coaching staff, so I wonder if there'll be some changes at half time.
I definitely think fresh legs on this game would be handy.
And Marlowe sinking that one right at the end of that quarter. So at half time, we've got New South Wales 17 leading Western Australia 10.
Very different quarter, that one, I find. First quarter was obviously 11 New South, WA 5. This quarter was 6 New South, WA 5. So very low score quarter here. We didn't quite hit those 2s on the edge, circle edge. Think they need to compose more down the court and then bring it into the 1s.
So we can see a couple of changes from both teams here. We can see Alyssa Gordon coming on into defence. I don't believe any other changes for New South Wales currently. And we can see quite a few changes for Western Australia with no changes in the males on court, but all, except Nichols might actually be coming off by the looks of it, but all females changing positions. So what do you think the change was that quarter, Sammy, compared to the first quarter?
I'm not going to lie here. I feel like WA this second quarter really put on that defensive pressure for New South here. A lot of the time I do think the change, they just couldn't sink their 2s.
Yeah,
I think it was a lot of rush ball. And yeah, just not finding their shot on the circle edge there.
Yeah, I agree. I think Johnson just looking for some clarification on some.
Absolutely. Still a close game though, 16-10. That's an easy comeback for a 6-side game here with your 2s on the outside.
Yeah, that's only 3 shots when you think about it. And, you know, with the inconsistent shooting we've seen, you know, it just takes one person to get on a roll to really put a team away.
Think a bit of finals pressure here on both teams. I think they're a bit rattled throughout our minor rounds here. We've seen a lot of consistent twos through both teams. Seems like they're a little bit rattled through this finals period here.
As we said, we both played for the South Australian 23 mixed team in this division. Didn't go as great as we wanted it to, but what an experience and what a close competition we've had.
Oh, very close
throughout the rounds.
Yeah,
you know, many teams. Western Australia beating New South Wales once, New South Wales beating them once. There was some closely contested games between ourselves and New South Wales and Western Australia.
Yeah, even this morning against Queensland.
But Queensland have proven they went through undefeated, so the winner of this game faces Queensland in the grand final tonight. Queensland have just so many players who can consistently shoot those twos.
Oh, absolutely. Very consistent team there with their two-shot a pot.
As we're about to get restarted for this second half. So Johnston's moved from link to attack. We've got Rachel Scarlatos, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, coming into link off the bench. And I can't quite see who's gone into defence, if that's changed, because they're at the other end of the court.
More on the intercept again. Lovely rebounds he's got there.
Ooh, but throwing it away. Bit of miscommunication there from the Western Australian defence line. As we see Granger bolting up the top.
Beautiful too.
First shot.
Exactly what they needed that quarter to start them off.
I think that's Tyler's end. He's not minding shooting down that end at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. He needs to find his spot and he'll be delivering them all day.
Oh, Leah getting that touch, but unfortunately with these rules not quite allowed to re-grab the ball.
New South, great defensive pressure here. Covered all on the outside.
And first shot of the game.
Just
not quite, but getting the offensive rebound.
Nichols again on the outside here.
Yep.
Oh, Cooper giving away a defense.
We're trying to argue for a push there, but umpire not agreeing. Western Australia with the one. I wonder what the message was for the Western Australians if it was to put up more ones at half time.
Yeah, I would have loved to hear what their coach had to say about that quarter, definitely.
And more coming in.
Intercept again.
Ooh, a bit stiff there, I reckon. I thought he controlled that.
Absolutely. Never underestimate an umpire's call, though.
No. Oh, Sankasi couldn't pull it in. Up to Granger Boulding. Oh, fresh area there from Tyler.
Yeah, very.
And
good option there for a one.
Tyler Granger Boulding, the former South Australian, moved over to New South Wales, so featured in this lineup.
Ooh.
Almost taking out his old man out there. Cooper Ellis
for the obstruction
inside
again.
Or obstruction or contact maybe inside the circle.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Oh, looks like it's contact, yes.
And we'll see. Oh, obstruction. Yeah, you can't jump.
He's fallen in a fair few times now. I think he needs to stand up too.
I think it was called under the post. Like you said in that second quarter, Sammy, they're looking for under the post a lot more.
They are. Much better options.
Johnston.
Oh, can't quite hit it again. Fortunately, it just bounced out the ring.
No, we've had the feedback from a lot of the players throughout the tournament that these rings are very bouncy. So a lot of these shots aren't falling, which they'll use the rings as an excuse, but
anybody will. Either rings or ball it is, either excuse. Oh, Chanel just quite missing.
We'll see, I think, contact under the ring.
Chanel for the one.
And converting that. So New South Wales take a 9-goal lead in this third term. Western Australia breaking that zone a lot easier. I wonder if the fatigue of not having many players, only 3 players on the bench, is getting to New South Wales.
Definitely. I feel like they have New South Wales haven't quite put their zone pressure on as much as that first quarter. I think if they put that back on, it's definitely WA will struggle to get that ball down.
As you see Nichols taking out an umpire on the other court. As you're allowed to bounce off the nets in six-a-side. Rebound there by Strange. Moore not getting up for... right on cue. As I'm saying, he's not getting up for as many rebounds. He pulls that one in. So a bit more composure here from Western Australia, trying to bring the ball down, but it did allow New South Wales zone to set up.
Gordon.
And there's Moore again. Fantastic read of the ball. Fantastic intercept.
He's absolutely reading every pass here by WA. They really need a change by not going long, sorry.
Oh, bib falling off. As we are about to restart play here. Oh, that's a bit unlucky, I reckon. There was a bit of contact on the ball there by Ellis, which I reckon he got away with.
Oh.
Strong there by Strange.
Yeah, very strong to come in like that. Chanel for the two. Not quite.
Granger Balding pleading for the replay, but not given. Western Australia transitioning it down the court.
Johnson is moving this ball great down the court just quietly. Definitely a key player in this game at the moment.
She's doing a bulk of the work out there, trying to steady the attack line.
Nichols
not
just
converting.
just can't drop a shot in today. Really needs to find his spot on the circle here.
If only he shot like this against us South Australians, that would have been fantastic, because he was one that could not miss against us.
Yeah, ended up triple teaming him. They're not triple teaming him on this one.
Through the fingertips of Senkowski. Getting that intentional replay just to slow up the play of Western Australia here. But it doesn't affect them at all. Nichols getting on the circle edge. Not converting again.
Foot was on the line there.
Foot was on the line. The line is a part of the circle, so unfortunately you can't put your foot on the line.
I think in a sevens game though, is it acceptable for it to be on the line?
Can be on the line, can't be over in sevens.
That's right, six is a different one.
Now Moore getting up, and I think New South Wales pleading for that goaltend, but I don't think that was going in.
Missed the one.
Snell missed that one.
Ones are a very important shot in a six-a-side game. Twos obviously are your main key, but a one is a very important shot due to this game, especially when it's this close.
Let's see Strange converting that one. Giving New South Wales a 5-3 lead in this quarter. Another very low scoring quarter.
Very low. Compared to that first quarter where we had New South shooting 11. We still have 3 minutes of the game though, so we can see what they can get away with now.
I think Nichols getting fairly frustrated there. Umpire Scott Walton asking him to calm down a little bit. I think his emotions are getting a bit of the better of him, as we see Chanel pump that two to put the lead out to double digits. Up here, the live stream has been moved a little bit, so you are the camera cords have been moved by some dodgy South Australians sitting behind us, so we'll have to commentate you through this one. Granger Balding getting that ball on the left side of the court, getting to Cooper Ellis, that long ball down to Strange, hitting Chanel at the top of the circle.
Surely they screw it.
Jared, you're not going to go with the camera. Jared.
An offensive contact inside the circle. Out to Granger Balding, who nails the two.
Lovely two there.
New South Wales hitting a couple twos late in this quarter has really put the lead out. Leads out to 12 now. It'll take a big effort for Western Australia to come back from here now.
Ooh. Nichols for the two on the outside
Gordon
here.
getting called for
Can he make the shot?
defensive contact.
Not quite. Go for him.
Nichols just needs to settle here because he is a vital player for the Western Australia lineup.
For the
And
one.
Australia converting that one. Minute 13 to go in this quarter. New South Wales bringing it out defensively. We're not too sure how much you guys can see up there, but we'll do our best to change that camera angle up for you at the end of this quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's 2 cameras on this quarter now. I think there's only one.
Ooh. And getting called for that offensive contact there. Senkowski getting the ball back for New South Wales as we restart it. Ellis, long ball to Strange.
Very long.
But hits him well to Granger Balding on the wing, but Moore getting that defensive rebound. Johnston on the outside. Not sinking again. And Ellis getting a defensive rebound there. Fantastic rebound and timing there from Ellis. As we restart. 11 seconds left. You'd think if New South Wales can drain a shot here.
Ooh, that was a long shot.
But Strange converting that one. So they put the lead out to 13 at the end of this third quarter. New South Wales winning the quarter 11-4, putting the lead out to 13.
Yeah, New South definitely, the last couple of minutes there really outshined and bring their score back up to 11. It started as a very low score quarter here, but WA still seem only to get 4 on the board here, so I think they really need to, find their spot on the circle and sink those 2s here because they're not quite dropping in the ring.
And as we are fixing, we've got the technical team fixing up the camera.
Yeah. Looks like we're making a change here again for WA.
Ooh, we've got Moore coming off, which
is
an interesting one.
Yeah,
I thought he was quite a solid player for Western Australia.
Yeah, I definitely think Moore is really out. Oh, actually, he's staying on.
He's staying on, going into Link. So Nichols will come to the bench. And Moore going in, so we'll see if he can be the steady of the ship for Western Australia and can pull them back into this game.
Yeah. It's a big change for WA, but I think definitely is needed here. They just can't seem to really change their tune here. New South are finding it really easy to get it down the court. WA really need to put some defensive pressure on them to stop them from getting these 2s.
As we're still just trying to get these cameras fixed.
I think we're back on here. It looks pretty straight to me.
I think the camera's set back up. Ready for this last quarter.
Sorry, Ben, who have we got here on D? I didn't quite get his name.
We have got Phoenix Schicker, I believe, is.
Let's just call him Phoenix. We have some testy last names here. They're a bit hard to pronounce.
And I don't think any changes for New South Wales. So as we've seen throughout a lot of the week, trusting that lineup to get the job done.
Absolutely, these are definitely their best 6 here on court, I find. Especially that defense in the first quarter, half or less. She
Phoenix
also did
Schicker.
really well.
Straight on with a nice roll behind Strange to pick it up. But nothing coming forward.
Very quick held ball there. Can they turn it over here? They've got great defensive pressure on this circle edge.
No, I think if New South Wales can sink some early 2s here, it will really dampen Western Australia's spirits here.
Oh, absolutely.
But like we said, anything can happen in Granger Balding coming over the top. It's good to see Phoenix is all okay after that one. With the athleticism of all the males, they just want to go for everything and contest every ball. Sometimes need to know when to pull out, but they're just using their athletic ability to try and get those intercepts.
They are indeed.
Just missing a 2 there, Chanel.
A little bit of a cuddle on the sideline there.
I'd love to see She could have looked down the court and find one of her links on the top of the circle, but chose to reset and go again.
Yeah, I think that's really a good thing for Johnson, though. She seems to be going back a lot and
Oh,
resetting.
more straight
Lovely
away
shot there.
into link and sinks the first shot of the quarter for Western Australia. Could he be the game changer that they need?
Definitely an outstanding player on this game right now.
As we see that press from Western Australia, very good.
Yeah, they've
Getting
got
a
pressure
defensive
all the way on
touch.
the court. Can they do it again? Oh, not quite.
Senkowski, can she settle the ship for New South Wales? And
Oh,
she does.
sunks it.
Instant reply.
Lovely shot.
Oh, and
Beautiful
another ball
turnover there.
thrown away.
Can she hit
Senkowski
the 2? Oh, she's passed.
kicks it to Granger Boulding, and he misses, but
Chanel with the rebound though, and
Misses
couldn't
the
quite
one.
finish the one. Nice touch there on Granger Boulding. We got a shoe on court.
oh, we've lost the umpire.
Oh, umpire shoe. That's not something you see every day.
Umpire getting in the contest. Is Johnson doing a stack of the work again, trying to get around Granger Boulding. Oh, almost actually gets that in. We can see if the step back, the full in obstruction from Senkowski.
She's got 3 players on here. Will she take the shot?
No, kicks it off to
Lost off.
Moore.
Great option there though. Can he sink it?
Looks
Just
good
bounced
rebound.
out.
Couldn't quite.
No.
Another great rebound there.
We definitely go
Under.
for a 1 here. Beautiful
Does
option. Well
and
done.
converts. Margin back to 12. Very low scoring game, this one. You know, we've seen a lot of the games have been quite high scoring in the 40s, 50s even.
Yeah, definitely a lower score game for sure.
Oh, good rebound there from Strange. Just that little bit of extra height allowing him to get up over Phoenix there. And Granger Boulding nails the 2.
Beautiful shot on the outside there. Oh, great intercept. Oh, call on that. Call on Chanel there.
And a bit easier transition there from Western Australia.
Yeah, definitely. They feel like they're bringing it down the court much easier this time around.
Oh, great timing
Oh.
there from Ellis getting that block.
Beautiful touch. Oh, giving away that obstruction on the side there.
Oh, Ellis
Oh,
getting called
Ellis.
for that obstruction.
Oh, contact on the ball from Granger Boulding as well.
And
Beautiful
nails the 2.
shot.
5:40 left to go.
Oh,
What
they've
are we
got
thinking,
great
Sammy?
defense. Sorry, Ben. They've got great defensive pressure right now. Held ball. There it is. Well done, WA. That was right. That was a really good defensive pressure lineup right there. Sorry, what did you say before?
We've got 5.5 minutes to go in this one. What are we thinking as we see Moore just rim that one out, unfortunately?
Yeah, I'm not sure here. I still think New South may have control in this game at the moment. WA just can't seem to get it through. They have transitioned down the court a lot easier this game. If they put that defensive pressure on every time, I think they can turn that ball around much more.
Or Granger Boulding getting called for that contact. Couldn't quite stop in time. I wonder if, the fatigue of only having a limited number of players might affect New South Wales if they were to hold this lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they are a very consistent team here, though.
And Moore not converting, but the penalty not set.
Oh, he's gone for another one. Third time lucky here.
And another penalty
Oh, nope, sorry, that was inside.
at the inside,
That's the
and
one.
they convert that one. So margin back to 11, 4 minutes to go. Look, it's not impossible, but we do need someone to stand up here for Western Australia and start consistently shooting some 2s. Granger Boulding taking a heavily contested shot. Oh,
Bit of a rush ball there, I find. If he takes his time, he's definitely more consistent on his 2s on the outside.
They're catching some fresh air on that one. Oh, strong there by Strange, and he converts that one. We've got a very loud game next to us in the open men's lineup. We've got Victoria trailing Queensland by 1. So I'm not sure how much of that you can hear, but it's getting very loud in here. No, I think Queensland in the other court have won quite a few games in that open men's lineup and won most of their games against Victoria, but it's all even, so we'll see what Victoria can do.
More for the 2 on the outside here. Ooh, doesn't quite make it.
Ellis with the rebound. Both players hitting the floor.
Both up and okay though, that's the main thing.
Might both be a little bit ginger. Ellis cracking a smile.
Sixers, it's definitely a very physical game, I find. Your body is 100% sore after each game.
Granger Balding,
Oh, not
bit
quite.
short.
Definitely rushing the ball on the outside, I find, this last quarter. Asking for the contact there on the outside.
Doing that contact. 2.5 minutes to go. New South Wales looks like they're going to take this one out.
That's 3.
Unless we've got something special here in store from Western Australia, but unfortunately they just haven't been as consistent.
More for the 2 on the outside. Ooh, just quite bounces out every time, unfortunately.
Ooh, fresh area. But they're
We've
getting
all
those
done a bit of
rebounds.
an air ball on the
Contact from Sinkowski on the top. Ooh. And the contact there from Granger Balding.
I find New South Wales are giving you a lot of obstructions on the outside of the circle here, giving WA that second opportunity to get a 2.
But Western Australia just unable to capitalise on those ones.
They are, no,
Getting those second
unfortunately.
shots.
You know what, they're very important, those 2s, especially if you get that ball back for a second option.
And as a minute and a half left, New South Wales leading 32-20. Looks like they're going to take this one out and meet Queensland for the grand final. Oh, great
beautiful
intercept. Great use of the net there. Oh, and going for that one, which...
Safe option, safe option.
Safe option, but Western Australia do need those 2s as much as they can with only a minute remaining.
It's a very hard comeback to come with a minute to left, so... Overall, though, it has been a great game to watch, must admit. Very low game, like we said. We have seen some high scores in the previous minor rounds.
Granger Balding trying to waste as much time as he can, not giving the ball directly back. Sinkowski.
Oh, just bounces out.
Granger Balding, nope, can't convert.
Phoenix on the... Oh, beautiful work, Phoenix.
Getting that defensive rebound, but with 30 seconds to go, Western Australia coming down. What can we see in the last bits?
Can they hit this last? Oh, just bouncing out again.
But they've had so many shots that have gone in and then out.
Absolutely.
As New South Wales just holding up, chewing up the clock as much as they can.
Not long left on the clock here. Takes the one. And that's full time.
Full time here in the 23 mixed grade. We've got New South Wales beating Western Australia 32-21. So New South Wales will meet Queensland in the final tonight, as we see some bit of action there in the men's game next to us. The time got called, and I think Queensland getting up by 1. The shot that went off at the end not quite counting. So thank you for tuning in for this 23 mixed game.
Yes, thank you guys.